You might think a gathering of Mustangs, Cougars, Impalas, and Thunderbirds belongs in a zoo. Well, they're all here and many, many more, as almost 2,000 classic cars have gathered at the Niagara Regional Exhibition Grounds in Welland for the Last Chance Car Show and Swap, and it's all for a good cause.
This show was started by Street Machines Unlimited. They did it for 30 years. They decided that was enough, and there's a small core group that wanted to keep it going. So they started it 8 years ago, called Sunset Cruisers, and I joined up 4 years ago.
Part of what happens here today is raising money for charities. Can you tell me about that?
Tender Wish has been the charity for a long time, even with the Street Machines Unlimited. We have now another charity in here, the David MacKinnon Group. David MacKinnon was a teenager, and he died from kidney failure. He was up for 2 operations, and doctors postponed both of them, and he up for the third one, and he died in the hospital before he had the operation.
Michelle, tell me about your son, David.
My son David he was brilliant, he was funny, and he unfortunately had kidney disease of an unknown cause. And I was being worked up to be his kidney donor. And on the day of our transplant, David passed away from a massive stroke.
Since then, you've begun this foundation, and you've raised over $150,000 in his name?
Yeah, we've raised close to actually $200,000 now in David's name, and we raise money for kidney patients. We help to pay for parking and transportation to and from dialysis. David never had the opportunity to go to university, and he loved school. So we do scholarships. We do $16,000 a year in post-secondary scholarships in art, aviation, architecture, and medical sciences. And then we also have a room at Ronald McDonald House. So I think about 35% of the people who stay at Ronald McDonald House are from the Niagara region. So we like to make sure that the families can stay close to their children. And we also donate money for research into childhood kidney disease.
Tell me exactly what Tender Wishes does.
We grant wishes to terminally ill children between the ages of 2 and 19, all living in the Niagara region. Wishes vary from home renovations, wheelchair accessible vans, swimming pools, sporting events. Right now we're doing a home renovation where we're taking a rec room and making it into a larger bedroom for the child. All of the money raised in Niagara stays right here in Niagara.
One thing that's clear at any car show is that owning one of these beauties has to be a labor of love.
Well, we spent most of the winters for the last couple of years just working on it. Did the whole interior, painting, the roof. It was chopped and channeled when I got it, but we had to kind of fix it up. It was a little bit rough, so we spent probably about 2 years in the garage during the winter, staying out of the wife's hair, doing the interior, doing the engine, doing the grill, the lights, just kind of fine-tuning the whole car.
The car is a good mix of the historical 29 Ford and some other modifications that you've put in, but even your modifications don't look all that modern when I look at them.
No, I like to have the retro look. I don't like the modern stuff. So everything that we did was raw metal, raw wood, just to keep that kind of old vintage feel. We enjoy driving it. Like it's amazing. You know, the looks you get. The kids absolutely love it. Like the little kids, and when they come in at the car shows, and we're probably might be the only one in the car show lets the kids actually sit in the car and get their picture taken. And the kids and the older people love it.
Despite the cold, rainy weather today, the turnout for the Last Chance Car Show and Swap Meet was amazing, and I realized something. I should have kept my 1984 Mazda B2000 pickup truck. Would have looked great right next to this 92 model B2200. Reporting in Welland for The Source, I'm Mike Balsam.